Hey Cookies, looking forward to breaking down the CookieRun Kingdom PvP meta for you here. Precious Feeling Season 2. We're hot out of the gates. As you can see, I'm right now at Diamond 3. We'll cover all the key top decks. We'll talk about some of the changes, the updates, and those things that have happened to date that have impacted the meta. And then additionally, we'll pull it all back together in a little bit of a retrospective. Now, that is available to you down below in the timestamps. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you for the likes and the subs. As always, Cookies, appreciate that support. Additionally, if you have a question or comment throughout today's episode, do let me know. Feel free to swing by the Discord server as well. All right, with that, Cookies, let's go talk about some of the updates and the changes that have happened. So a couple of those key ones. First off, is the rendition and addition of new cookies. So the first one that we have is Carol Cookie. The second one that we have is Pinecone Cookie. I still got to add it on this account, but here's Carol Cookie and then Pinecone Cookie right down here that we will go get as well. So stay tuned for that because we always do those. And if you watch all the shorts, there's a ton of great things that you can see from there as well. And then last but not least, we do have a new cookie with magic candy, black licorice cookie right here for you as well. So these are all a couple of the key pieces that have added to some of the changes, some of the play in the meta in terms of the PvP. So we want to break each of those down. We got those licorice cookie with the latest update, the other two cookies with kind of the Christmas, end of year, New Year's update as well. And then additionally, pre that, a lot of it was dominated by the BTS cookies, Schwarzwälder, those kinds of things. So let's go ahead now and dive into the current season here so that you can see what's kind of evolving and changing with this meta, because that is always important for us to keep us on top of our game. So additionally here, those are the latest pieces. Obviously we have Sorbet as well, and then some of the changes to Frozen or Freeze, those kinds of things as well in terms of the move set. So here's what we got going on. As you can see, my core team up here above. Now again, that's the defenders. Let's go over to my attackers. I've been completing some of the stuff there. This had primarily been kind of the key team here. You got Captain Caviar, you got Schwarzwälder, you got Black Pearl, you have Financier, and then you also have your BTS cookie. That's been kind of the main key team. Certainly has changed and evolved. And again, treasures, people like to play different things there. Certainly depends on kind of your style. Here, in terms of what we're seeing now, you'll still see these three key cookies, Financier, Black Pearl, and then the BTS cookies as being a big component. We've seen Sorbet pop in here, and a lot more popular, and certainly a huge damage dealer as well. Again, the freeze and the frozen stuff really making a dent and impact. And again, you can continue to see kind of where this is dominated. Schwarzwälder may or may not still be in there as part of those things. We do see the werewolf cookie as well, and then other cookies like Pinecone starting to make its way in here. Now again, you got Schwarzwälder right there as an example, and a little bit of a shift up. Here we have herb cookie, a few other ways to look at it. Again, crunchy chip, a little bit of a different combo here from a charge cookie and a defense cookie, but again, mainly being those two kind of archetypes here for their cookies in terms of what we're seeing. So that rounds out the top 25. Again, pretty similar in terms of what we're seeing. You're seeing Financier, you're seeing Black Pearl, you're seeing the BTS cookies, Sorbet, Pinecone, and Schwarzwälder. And then we are starting to see a little bit of herb cookie. We do see Frost Queen here in this particular one, making it back up again with the frozen kind of combo there. That can definitely be brutal. Again, crunchy chip there, werewolf. Here we got Captain Caviar making that appearance. No healers here in the back, but high damage, almost pumping over 2 million. So very fast. There is a great way to think about one style of attack or a strategy for your cookie teams. And then as we continue to go here, we'll keep going. We're almost at 50 right there. Boom, 50. Now here we get to see a full squad at 48, 1.6 million. Here you have a Schwarzwälder, a Pinecone, a lovely sherbet, the additional frozen queen, frost queen, and then our friend Carol Cookie. So a little bit of a different mix there for that particular one. Everyone else, as you can see, is still kind of running the BTS cookies. However, those are a ton of key cookies for you to know and understand right now in this Precious Feeling Season 2 January PvP meta happening on CookieRun Kingdom, my fellow cookies. So that pretty much rounds out the episode for today. We talked about some of the new additions, some of the changes, the updates, additional cookies, magic, all that, magic candy, all that kind of stuff. We went and looked at the top 25, top 50 cookie teams to kind of break down some of the key parts of the teams for you, the cookies that are there, so that you can think about how you want to craft your team. Certainly you can pull exactly one of these, or as you kind of play around with your teams, pull the right pieces, because this is an ever-changing meta as always, and one of the main reasons why I love to cover it here on the channel. All right, cookies, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please feel free to let me know in the comments as always. With that, thank you for the likes and subs as always too. So with that, we'll see you again soon. Until next time, cookies, Mythras Cookie out of here.